On today's episode, we discuss
Are we
social
going to talk
etiquette,
about social etiquette today?
such as letting people finish their sentences.
I think it's a good topic. What do you think?
As Joe so rudely interrupted,
No, I did not.
we're going to talk about social etiquette on today's episode. And here's the twist. We're going to add some rules that'll happen if you break those social etiquette things.
Yeah, we have a list of about 9 things. Is it about 9 things or exactly 9 things?
Well, we're going to talk about 9 things.
Okay, well, 9 things. We're going to give you some common. You'll know the rule, and you'll know the etiquette, and we're going to give you a couple of tips on what to do to people who break these rules.
We're going to give you a sentence. Here's what's going to happen when you break them.
Yes, this is your punishment.
All right, so let's get started on this. The first one is always make eye contact when you're talking to someone, So you should always make eye contact. You ever talk to somebody and like the whole time you're talking to them, they're kind of looking around and they're like, Make eye contact. So what do we do if they don't make eye contact?
Okay. Here's what I like. Here's my thought. I'm going to talk to you, and I want you to make eye contact with me while I'm talking to you. So I'm trying to carry on. Okay, look at me when I'm talking to you. So if you keep looking away, likely what's going to happen is I'm going to eventually get fed up and say, "Hey, I'm talking to you. Pay attention."
You almost missed. All right, so Joe thinks if somebody's not making eye contact, you should just slap them in the face.
I think a good swift slap to the face will work for anything.
That's probably not a bad one. Here's my proposal for the rule. I think if someone's not making eye contact when you're trying to talk to them, you should just give them the old 3 Stooges, boink, right in the eyes.
But what if they
might. If they do that, then they're off. If they're quick enough to give you the then they don't have to have.
Then that proves they can pay attention without
right.
actually making eye contact.
Right. Okay. What else we got?
Well, the second one, we've already kind of discussed this one, is letting people finish their sentences. So if I were talking and I
kept interrupting you,
if I'm trying to make my point,
and somebody else just keeps talking,
yes. What do you propose to do about this?
Let's see. I think that if someone starts interrupting you and not letting you finish your sentences,
then what are you going to do?
I think that you should be able to. I don't even know what to say on that one, man.
Really? Because I know exactly what to do.
Let's see what you've got, and I'll see what I can come up with from yours.
Okay, so here is a great example of what to do if someone were to interrupt your sentence. If you're talking to someone
and someone just keeps interrupting.
Stop interrupting when I talk to you.
I think you're just looking for an excuse to slap me in the face, and I'm probably going to punch you soon.
But it's effective. It shocks people's senses. They go, oh, wait, I need to pay attention to what this guy's saying.
If you do this every time, there's going to be some pretty serious consequences. I'm just going to go ahead and let you know.
Number 3 is not slapping people in the face. Just kidding.
Let's see. Then I have to come up with one. I think if someone doesn't let you finish your sentence, then you should
tell me.
You should stand on their toe. You should just stand on their toe the whole time they're talking.
That works pretty well, probably, as long as they're not wearing steel-toed boots.
Yeah, that's probably not a very good one anyway. All right, the next one, accepting compliments. So if someone pays you compliments, Joe, your beard is looking particularly beardy today.
I probably need to really shave it.
So instead of, just knocking down the compliment, hey, your hair looks good. Nah, it's kind of stupid. Wow, you did a great job performing that song. I probably could have done better. Just accept it. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. So what if someone doesn't? They don't accept the compliment. What's going to be the punishment for that?
Okay, Lee.
If you slap me in the face, I'm going to find something large to insert into your nostril.
You're doing a great job on today's episode.
Well, I mean, it probably could be better.
That's not actually my response.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's start again. I think you're doing a great job with the show.
I mean, I could do better.
You're right. I was really lying. You kind of suck.
I think we had the same idea on this one. That's where I was going to go. If they knock the compliment down, just agree.
Just agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just tell them that.
Now that you mention it, the performance is pretty crappy. You're right. So we're in agreement on that one.
Yeah, we're in agreement. Number 4.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Sometimes I don't do math so well. So you've been to a supermarket or
Unfortunately,
Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of those have that nice thing above some of the registers that says 10 items or less. In some cases, maybe it's 20 items or less. But inevitably, especially during busier times of the year, you will get people with shopping carts full trying to go through these lines.
Right.
And you're thinking, I got a jug of milk and a candy bar.
Mm-hmm.
Why I got to wait on somebody that's...
And you have 35 things in the 10 items or less line.
Right. And you got somebody that's planning on, like, having a barbecue for their family reunion, shopping.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Let's see. In this circumstance, I think that you should just be able to put whatever items you have with theirs, and they should have to pay for them. So if I'm standing there with a candy bar and milk and you got 35 things, I should be like, oh, he's got mine too. You're breaking the rule. You got mine too.
Yeah. If you're going to come to this line, you have to pay for mine as well. I like it.
If I have to wait, then I should get something for it. You got to pay for my stuff too.
I like it. My suggestion for this would be to simply just start removing things out of their buggy, and they can actually only purchase the 10 things that you leave in the buggy. So it's completely up to you. You know, well, you broke the rule. You tried to come through this line, so I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this, and this, and this, and I'm going to just throw it all over here. And you can only have those 10 things that I left in there because it's a 10 item or less line.
That's a pretty good one too. All right, and this one's one of my big ones. How about the dead fish handshake? You go to shake hands with somebody and they give you the limp hand.
We both did it.
That's 2 dead fish. That's gross. My proposal is that if someone, you give me the dead fish, someone gives you the dead fish, you should be able to just flop your hand around like a dead fish, like an alive fish. Dead fish don't really flop. You should flop your hand around like an alive fish.
Okay. So you're going to get fishy with that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, let me try.
Okay.
Ew. That's
you just get to acknowledge the grossness.
Yeah, that's... Ew.
Okay. All right.
Don't give clammy handshakes.
Yeah.
It's just not appropriate. You want a good, appropriate handshake. Good, firm handshake.
Not trying to kill the next
Don't do
person.
the bone crusher. Don't be like, yeah, I'm a man. You know, but
he wasn't really squeezing them.
Yeah, just give a good, firm, positive handshake that says, I'm assertive, I'm sure of myself, but I'm not trying to make you, hurt.
I will say, though, that I do appreciate the name of the dead fish handshake. That's pretty fun.
Dead fish.
The next one has to do with handshakes as well. If you have a cold, don't just go up and be like, nobody wants that. No, we don't want your cold germs. We don't want your shake your hand. We don't want your germs. Just let us politely know. I'd shake your hand, but I'm kind of fighting off a cold. Don't want to spread the germs.
Okay, so you're going to come to me and I don't know yet that you've had a cold.
Okay.
So I'm going to offer to shake my hand, and you shake my hand, and after we shook hands, dude, you have a cold?
A little.
Oh. Well, let's try that again.
Okay.
I'm just going to spit on your hand.
Just spit on the
You're
hand.
going to spread your germs. I'm going to give you some right back.
Okay. I think we had a similar idea, although I think I may win this one. So let's reverse the roles.
We were competing.
We're always competing.
Are we competing?
I mean, when
are you sure we're competing?
So, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? Okay. Oh, you got a little. Oh man.
Next time, fake that, please.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So now that we've successfully grossed each other out a little bit, how about this one? You're walking up to a door and you see someone else coming up behind you, so you stop.
Okay.
You grab the door, you open the door, and you allow someone to pass.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice thing to do.
It's a nice thing to do.
Courteous gesture.
What would be the nice thing?
Gesture.
What would be the nice thing to do if you were the person being let through the door?
I mean, you should definitely say thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
It's pretty 2 words.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate that. Any one of those forms is
I'm okay with any of those.
But what if someone just walks through and doesn't even acknowledge you held the door for them?
Let's see. I think this one's going to take some preparation beforehand, so you have to be ready for this one. So I think what you should do is every time you get ready to open a door for someone, just have a bottle of crazy glue in your pocket. And if they don't say thank you, just be like, "Hey, can you hold this for a second?" Then you just glue the door and let them glue themselves to the door. You gotta have a little. You gotta be ready for it.
So you're just gonna walk around with crazy glue in your pocket?
That's what I'm proposing. That's
what happens if this crazy glue opens while in your pocket?
That's unfortunate.
And then you can't get it out to perform.
It takes preparations. You got to be ready for it.
Okay. Well, I think if someone were to not say thank you to me when I open the door, what I would do is as soon as they're through the door and I realize they haven't, and this will only work in certain circumstances. It has to be one of those deals where it's like a foyer area or something where you open the door, you go in, there's another door to go through on the other side. So what I would probably do, I've opened the door, I've let them through, they didn't acknowledge me. So I'm just going to immediately run, and as soon as they start opening the door, just rush right past them. And then tell them thank you.
You're just going to show them how it should have been done?
Yep.
I'm sticking with the glue.
Hey, maybe maybe you should just kick the back of their foot when they walk through.
That's a good one, too. Probably less preparation. Teaches them a lesson.
They don't say thank you. You just walk behind them, kick their feet. Yeah. You get one shot to trip them.
Yeah, well, I think we can agree that if someone passes through the door and doesn't say thank you, you just get a shot to trip them. Yeah. If you miss, it's too bad. It's on you.
Yeah, you can't
get one shot.
Yeah, at some point it becomes assault.
Yeah.
So you get one shot. I mean, you can just say it was an accident.
Yeah. Please note if you decide to do any of these things, don't blame us.
Yeah. We will not be held responsible for you taking our advice.
Okay. How about if you're in a somewhere like a movie theater, or you're at church, a band competition, whatever. You probably hear in a band competition. Let's say you're in a movie theater, church, something like that. Somebody's phone starts ringing. They didn't turn off their ringer. They're like, I don't care. If my phone rings, I'm going to hear it. That's pretty rude. What do you think?
Pretty rude.
What's the recourse?
You're not going to like it.
If you slap me?
Okay, no. You don't. I'm not going to slap somebody for this one. Instead, what I'm
probably because they're sitting like 5 rows in front of you.
Yeah. If someone's phone rings, and especially if they've taken it out and answered it, I think it would be appropriate to just take the phone from their hand, say, he'll call you back when I give you back his phone. Rather when I give him back his phone, not give you back his phone. Yeah,
you'd be like, what's your address? Okay, I'm going to mail you this guy's phone. Maybe that would be a good one, too.
Yeah. Okay. Tell you what, you want to talk to him? How about you just come here and meet him in the parking lot after the movie?
Okay. Mine is not far from that. I think that you have to bolt down there and get to them before they answer the phone. And the rule should be, hey man, your phone's ringing. I get to answer that and say whatever I want. I just get to answer the phone and be like, he can't talk right now. He's in a movie and he doesn't like you anyway, or whatever. So if the phone rings, I get to answer it.
What if it's a guy's wife? Would it be appropriate to take on a feminine voice? Hello.
He's with me right now. I don't have a very good feminine voice.
Yeah, you know, me either.
Okay.
Well, I've given mine. You've given yours.
Okay, so I think that one's a pretty good.
That's 10, right? Oh wait, no.
We only have
8.
9.
What's between 8 and 10?
9.
No. I have an unlucky thing with 9s. Story for another day.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm not sure.
So, last one. Have you ever been talking to somebody and you think you've got their attention, and before you know it, they are?
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
All right. So you've been talking to somebody, and they end up having their phone out, and you realize, excuse me.
Oh,
I'm trying to talk to you.
Sorry.
Put your phone away, please. And they're texting the whole time. Texting, Facebooking, any social media.
All falls under the same
blanket. It all. Basically using your electronic device when someone is trying to talk to you. Okay. What do you do?
My recourse, I think, would be similar to my answer for the phone ringing. I think that I should be able to stop you mid-text. Stop right where you are. You have to give me your phone, and I get to respond. I get to finish your text, and I get to respond to the person however I want.
How would you want?
Well, let's see. I take the text from you. I take the cell phone, and it says, "I'll be home. Sorry, honey, I'll be home in about." And I grab it right there. I can say, 13 months, I'm on a trip and you're not invited. And then if they respond back like, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's right. What are you going to do about it? And then I can give them their phone back. So I get to finish the text and I get one response. That's my rule.
Okay. Well, I think if this happened, especially if it were social media, if they were Facebooking, if they were tweeting, one of those things, then I would say that I get to take an embarrassing picture of them to post on their Facebook page, on my Facebook page, on public forum Facebook pages, any number of places where people wouldn't want their embarrassing photos to be seen. If you were Facebooking while I'm trying to talk to you, I get to take your phone, I get to take a picture of you doing something that you don't like, and expose it to the world.
Post it to the public. That's pretty good. I like it.
That's 9.
That's 9.
Are we done?
I think we're done. Are we finished?
I think we're done.
We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Are we done?
If you did, don't cut people off when they're trying to talk. If you enjoyed this episode, let us know in the comments below maybe what some of your pet peeves are when it comes to social etiquette and what you think should be done about it. Also, let us know who you think won.
Yeah, thanks for liking this video. Go tell a friend. Bring some folks to watch it next time. We appreciate it. And we will see you Thursday.
Have fun being nice to people.